Hello guys, that's me, Alexandra Efia. I'm wishing you blessed Sunday, and I want to go to talk with you about this Russian men and Ghanaian women matter. So first of all, nobody should say that Ghana women are cheap, because possibly, as far as I know, mentality of the people, when girls were giving him their numbers, I don't think necessarily they were thinking about some bad stuff or something. He's a foreigner.
Charlie, if you slept with that Russian guy, you better go get yourself tested for HIV. Because the news coming out now is that that guy has been arrested in one country in the Philippines or in Asia, where he went there to do the same rubbish. They arrested him on the spot. Okay? That is a country that actually have functioning system in place. The Russian guy that came to Ghana and took advantage of Ghanaian women, exposed Ghanaian women for who they are, is now being arrested in Asian country. And the news coming out right now is that one of the Ghana women that he actually have intercourse with in Ghana went to test herself.
What happened in Kenya with this Russian man, it's a lesson to all African women, because 99.9% of African women, they don't have anything to offer other than sex. Oh yes, they are always expecting a man who buy them a house, a man who buy them a car, a man who get them money. In exchange of what?
Hello guys, how are you all doing? So I have a very important message to pass in this video. If you know you are a lady and you know you slept with this Russian man, please go and do STD and also go and do HIV test. Go and do it. It's better for you to know your status rather than crying over what you cannot change. You get? Please go and do your STD, go and do your HIV test, check your status if you are free or not. And also, Americans have something to say about what is happening. Oh my god, African women, you guys are truly the best. You take Africa to a global level in a negative way. Nah. Guys, if you're new on my channel, you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Please watch this video.
And you guys are friendly and hospitable to the foreigners. I know it because I've been to Ghana 7 times, and I'm not the person who's just visiting. I'm always stay when I come. So possibly the ladies were thinking that this is number one. Maybe he needs some help. Maybe since he's a man, maybe he will need some help in house so that she can make some money. Or maybe what I was thinking, that maybe they were thinking about opportunity again to go to work abroad or something like that. I don't think that mother of 3 people keep talking about her bad, that she was like no, please don't disgrace your people. And what I can also say that Ghana people, sometimes they're very friendly and sometimes even a little bit naive. So you should always think twice before you, okay, you can give to the person your number, which is okay, but you should think about you accept to go to his place or whatever. Even me as a woman, we all need to protect ourselves, right? But I don't like this comment which is coming. Like just now I saw the video and the lady, I think she's African, I don't know where she's from, she's saying Ghana women are cheap. I will not accept it, because I know how you guys are hospitable. I broke my both legs in Ghana, and I know people were coming to me, visiting me in the hospital. Some of people, I hardly even know them, and they were coming, they were bringing me so much happiness and joy, and I was like feeling loved and respected. So yes, one more, I want to say apologize from the Russian man, because I'm Russian myself. And I think his way of trying to become famous or popular is not good. And I don't know, like, I'm not happy with his actions. And I think that it should be investigation and he must be punished. And secondly, even me, when I do my content, I always ask people, can we do the video? Are you okay with that? Yes. One guy which I watched today, he was right, because people, they didn't even know that he's recording them, which is totally wrong. So, but apart of that, like, again, you can't generalize. I say all of Russians are bad or all Russian men will behave this way. Definitely there's the person who has some complexes, and he was trying to cover that complexes, and maybe he was trying to become, as I say, famous or popular or fabulous through these videos, which is not right at all. I judge, and I don't like his action. But it is what it is. Like me personally, I love you guys. I respect you. I always say, anywhere I go, I say the best people in Africa is Ghanaians. Or are Ghanaians. Sorry for my English. I love you guys. And let's hope for the best.
If it's in exchange of sex, then you are useless. If your parent who brought you in this world didn't get you out of poverty, who's gonna do it? If you are grown enough to start looking for your own money and be your own boss lady, because if you are the boss lady, no one is gonna play with you. You won't be nobody's slave. It's time. This is 2026 AI world. African ladies, stop thinking a man will always do something for you. No, look for your own money so that nobody's gonna be using you. And
The video went viral for HIV, and it's reported that she had HIV, and then now she's been found unalived in her own room in what's reported to be like a suicide. That is the sad existence of desperation of black African women, black women, not black women in general, but most black women, with their fetishness and their mentality has been programmed that some white men is sort of like a better version. I'm beginning to think that guy was sent by CIA to go to African country and spread HIV, knowing that he have HIV. That is the alleged rumor that's been going on. That guy knew that he have HIV and decided that where am I going to go to spread as much of this disease I have as far as possible. He decided to start with Africa. So imagine now a lot of Ghanaian women are HIV positive walking around. And thereby, some of them will go back to their partner, some of them will go back to their children, give their children kisses, go back to their partner, have intercourse with their partner, who go back to their girlfriend, have intercourse with their girlfriend, and spread it. They will spread it like a wildfire. This is a horrible situation that has happened that has exposed black women. This is a horrible situation. And black African governments need to do something about these Western movies. The westernized movies that has corrupted the mind of Africa, that has eroded the African culture to the point whereby most Africans now behave as if they are Europeans. They have eroded, flooded African culture with Western movies that portray white men as the savior, that portray white men as pure, that portray white men as strong and powerful, that portray white men as good and black men as bad. And this has programmed African women into thinking that when they see a white man, they have a slight chance of making their horrible life slightly better. And you're going to blame them. No. That is as a result of what they have been programmed through the media, through the movies, through social media, to think that somehow a white man is sort of better or have better intuition than their fellow black man in their country or wherever. That is the reprogramming of the African culture that has happened. Now you ask yourself, what the government should do? First of all, the government needs to reduce the extensive volume of Western consumed media in Africa. We need to reduce their movies, their music, their degenerate culture. Most African women now, in most improvised countries like Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, are creating explicit content on OnlyFans. Africa used to be about morality, used to be about shame, used to be about fear, used to be about protecting your existence, protecting your beliefs. But now it's all rooted in westernized mentality. And that is what caused the Russian guy to go to the West, to Africa, and think he can spread his HIV/AIDS in full force with zero regard, zero care for the world. I'm glad he has been arrested in Asia, but African leaders need to put massive restrictions and new laws in place. ECOWAS, they are useless. African government need to put laws in place. It's not every white man that comes in there has a good intention. 90% of white men that come to Africa, that leave the comfort of West, they come to Africa, have good intention. That is a fact, because human beings are selfish beings. So there's no white man that's going to leave the comfort of the Western civilized country. They come to Africa. What is he looking for there? You guys have to use your brains. Any African woman that is watching this, you guys need to use your brain. If you're seeing this video, send it to your sister. Charlie, send it to your sister in Ghana. It's not every white man that you see is there to... In fact, there is no white man coming to save you. Okay? You are better, or you have a better statistical chance of surviving in Africa by coupling with a black man and figuring it out. than thinking, oh, a random white man that you see on the street that approach you in the mall somehow will magically come and save you. Ain't gonna happen. The least you're gonna turn to be is a mate. And once you finish clapping the cheek, he will move on to the next. You guys need to think, Charlie. Send this video to your sisters in Ghana, in Nigeria, in Kenya, or wherever you guys are.
Hey, I also want to have my take on this Russian guy. Okay, this Russian guy. Look, I'm actually not surprised that that's happening because, of course, if you are Caucasian, light skin, it's easy. It's easy, and it's so frustrating because it actually shows you that your real value actually inflates. Like there's no real value, whereby else you should be earning the recognition and certain appreciation to get attention. Here you are, light skin, Caucasian skin, maybe probably even a little bit money. Bam! All the ladies are there.
The Russian guy who is trending currently in Kenya, how was that possible? How did you get all our women easily without struggle? Single women, young women, older women, parents, married women. How is that possible? Because it is not making sense. And this story right now has trended and people feel like Kenyan women are cheap. Kenyan women have lost direction. But for sure, we don't know what happened for them.
Now this Russian man single-handedly cancel Valentine's because since nifungue TikTok leo mpaka sahi it's this Russian guy, this Russian guy that, and I think one of his victims amepatikana amekufa. Should I say victims? Anyway, one of the ladies who hooked up with him. Some are also reporting that the guy akona HIV.
Anyway, as for this video, I don't really have a lot to say because people have been reacting, calling these ladies cheap, so on and so forth. Oh my god. And one beautiful thing I've seen on the internet is the fact that if at least Ghana government is trying to take action. What about Kenyan president? The Kenyan president or their minister not seeing what is happening? Please, so in as much as we need to protect ourselves, but our government has to protect us, because if something like this happened in another country, I swear, they would have, that guy would be in prison as we are talking. But nothing is being done. That's another person will come and disguise. They just feel like Africa is that type of place where they can just come and do their experiment, then leave. It's so unfair, especially these content creators who goes from country to country, go and take pictures, videos of poor people, go and post and make money out of it. Please, we need to be stopping things like this. You don't come to someone's country and start exposing the things that they don't want it to be exposed. Please, they need to talk to all these YouTubers, especially these ones that a lot of them. Guys, please watch this video.
So, and that can lead to so much. That can lead to diseases unwantingly, trouble. Maybe you're dating somebody's wife. So it does not come to a surprise. I hope the society is learning. What the Russian guy simply demonstrates, this hoes ain't loyal. So dignity, please, madada zetu, jamaa kwa sababu ako na light skin, usikubali hivyo, tafuta character.
To be in this guy's place, for them to have slept with this man, it's either they were drugged and they found themselves with this guy. But how was that possible? That a lady who is married would drive themselves to this guy, a parent who was on her way home with a child, went, changed, and later met this guy. It does not make sense. Either they were drugged or our men have failed us. Why do I say that? If this married woman was okay, was satisfied sexually, was satisfied emotionally, was okay financially, what in the hell would you go to do with a stranger that you met 10 minutes later? If this girl was well taken care of, what would you be looking for from a stranger you met on the way home. But again, we've seen most of our women out here trying to look for relationships online because they feel like relationships in Kenya no longer work. They feel like if I get a white man, my life will be easy. If I get a white man, I'll get a green pasture. I might relocate and maybe benefit from that. If I get a white man, I've heard they love more than our Kenyan men. That is what is out here, and that is why our women were tricked easily. If they were not drugged, they hoped that them having met this white man, maybe something wangetoka na kitu. Because tell me how. It's either they were drugged or also our men have failed us. And I do not support what they did. And at the same time, I don't blame them. Unless we hear from them, unless we hear what happened, and unless we hear why they followed this guy, I'm not here to judge. Have a good day.
So the Ghanaian married woman, Serena, who was involved with the trending Russian man, the husband has asked her to pack her bags and leave his house. Pack her bags and leave. Now Serena has vowed that she can put her life at stake, that she never knocked that Russian man, because she is a real estate agent and also a hotel manager. Say that the Russian man approached her and told her that he's new in Ghana and he's looking for an apartment, and that is how she got involved with the Russian man. Say they never knock. Now I want to ask you, as a man or as the husband, will you accept what the wife is telling you, that nothing as such has happened between her and the Russian man? A lot of people are judging her, say that she is lying, that as a realtor, you don't need to visit an agent in a hotel room. That for you to meet an agent, you have to go to a public surrounding, not a hotel room. And the video the Russian man shared on social media, shared online, she was too friendly and even flirted with the man, knowing fully well that she is a married woman. Do you believe that she never had something with the man or not? Tell me your opinion respectfully at the comment section.
And men are actually having a field day with this, because I mean, I get it. It sucks kuona madem wetu wana prefer manaume just because of rangi yake, and when it comes to African men wanawapitisha shida. Like, I get it, but do you guys think it's the right move to keep demonizing these women, to keep spreading their videos? I think at some point we need to stop. Like, we need to stop these videos in their tracks, because remember, these women have children, they have families. And ni mnashanga like, oh, mbona wanawake wa Somali they don't want other men? Why is it Somali women only want Somali men? First of all, we Muslims, we don't go hooking up with people. Like, I'm not saying everyone is innocent, but yeah, number one, dini inatusaidia. And number two, I highly doubt Somali men would ever do that. Like, especially right now, spreading these women's pictures and the videos. I think this one ingekuwa kitambo, ingekuwa dem Somali, they would have already removed these videos from TikTok. Because it's one thing mwanaume ameibisha wasichana wetu. It's also another thing if you guys continue doing it. It's really not good. There's also this other guy mwenye alikuwa anasema how easy it is for mzungu man akiwa Kenya. Like, it's very easy for them to actually hook up with women. So this is the video.
The story going on X right now about a certain individual from Russia which has come to Kenya from Ghana, and that he's been sleeping around with a lot of ladies from Mombasa. I'm not sure if the rumors are true, but what caught my attention was that he's banging meat. He has come all the way from Russia for banging meat. My friend, let me tell you, it's not about banging meat. It's about how easy it is. And where? Let me tell you, Kenya, take any chick, you talk nicely to her, she's yours. Let's say you are like me. You don't look around. You are focused on your purpose. You are focused on your business. Where the amount of babes coming to me, if you are a Muzungu here, wow, 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 you are hot cake.
And guys, just because mmepata hizi video za huyu jamaa saa hii ndo zina trend, haimaanishi ati hii HIV kama ako nayo na ni kweli ako nayo ati haijakuwa ati imepeanwa. Remember, men are not innocent. Everyone squeezy has a side chick somewhere, you know. So what are the chances that hii kitu imefikia kila mahali? And on top of that, in the beginning tulikuwa tuna issues za HIV already, so we need to be very careful. The more you guys keep spreading all these videos, the more you're going to start making women feel I don't know, like somehow take out revenge on you guys. So we really just need to be careful and stop spreading this, manze. At some point, these videos of these young ladies, it is itolewa kwa internet. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but that's what needs to happen. Kuna mtu alisema being an introvert like inakusave, because at least you watch these things as a series from your own bed, and that's honestly how I feel like being an introvert and being a Muslim definitely saves me. Gosh, I don't know, like this is truly sad, honestly.
Anyway, guys, please, I think I've spoken a lot, and you guys have listened to what Kenyans, Ghanaians, Nigerians, Americans are saying about this. Next time, women, you guys are not even scared of contracting HIV. You guys were not even scared. You don't even know a guy's status, and you're opening your legs for him. God, though. And when you discover that you have HIV, that's how you'll be spreading. It's not someone that gave it to me. That's how you'll be spreading to people who are innocent. But it was due to mistake. You went and contracted the HIV. What if this guy has HIV? All of you know, you'll be crying, oh God, why me? Oh God, why me? Why you? If you had said no, only no would have changed a lot of things. But no, you went as far as visiting this guy on the first day of you guys meeting each other. You did not only go as far as visiting him, you went and opened your legs. Now your videos are flying online. You guys are crying. Why are you guys crying? You're not forming a victim, but you guys were enjoying every bit of it. Hey.